Good morning. Oh my God, I was gonna say Monday, Friday. Happy Friday. Well, let's go over some core work, okay? We're gonna start on our back, get that core activated without the gravity and weight of organs on your belly. Get it talking, and then we're gonna move over into other positions. So go ahead and find a spot on your back. Now, if you have pelvic floor issues, probably while you're here, please note when you get your body up into full, we're gonna start with a little mobility, full hip flexion. So this is hip flexion. The opposite here is extension when it's going back behind you. When you get up into full hip flexion, it turns off the pelvic floor. It allows it to relax. We can do this with happy baby, regular happy baby, deep squat, which is the goal for the month of February, or even child's pose. So getting those knees up, letting that pelvic floor relax. Focus on breathing into those ribs, into the pelvic floor. So go ahead and do that a few times here. When you're done, go ahead and put those feet down. Let's rock those knees side to side. You might feel a little bit of stretch across the quads, across the pelvis. You can notice my pelvis is rotating up off the ground. Yours can too. Create space there, let it move. Be mobile. All right, let's get into it. So laying down here, majority of people that come in the clinic, so I'm gonna talk to you guys, cannot relax their pelvic floor. So I want you to breathe into the ribs. You're gonna blow out. First, we're gonna contract it. So you're gonna squeeze the pelvic floor like you're picking up a blueberry, sucking up a smoothie down there through the vagina. That's gonna focus on the urethral area. Put it all the way back down, like the smoothie coming all the way back down the straw or an elevator coming back to the lobby. Breathe in again, blow out, pick up that blueberry, suck up that smoothie, release it all the way back down. Now, if you're having issues with fecal smearing, fecal leakage, you can also think about not only vaginal opening, but you can think about the backside too. You can focus a contraction there, a backside mobility work. While you're laying here, I also want you to think about those sits bones. So you've got a left and right side. So you can breathe in, blow out. As you blow out and pick up that blueberry, think of it going left to right and up the center. Let that elevator come all the way back down. Then you're gonna find your pubic bone and your tailbone. So front to back here. Breathe in, blow out, pick it up, front to back, drop it all the way back down. Very good. This time on your next exhale and contraction, I want you to think about this front part of the pelvis. Your hip bones or bony landmarks here. You're gonna tighten hip bone to hip bone, so it's gonna come across that lower abdomen. Go and breathe in, blow out, tighten up that hip bone to hip bone, and let it release. Breathe in, blow out, tighten hip bone to hip bone. You can feel it move into the tissue here. If I'm off my pelvis, I go in an inch and let my fingers come down a little bit, like a half of an inch. As I tighten hip bone to hip bone, I should be able to feel that kind of push into my fingers. Breathe in, tighten up again. On exhale, good, let it relax. Go into pelvic tilts here, so creating space underneath your spine, tucking that pelvis, coming back away from the ground, tucking it under. As we come off the ground, we're stretching out that tissue. As you exhale and tuck it under, I want you to tighten hip bone to hip bone. Trying to make that happen from the core, less from the glutes. Happen from the core, hip bone to hip bone. You can also let it relax out here, and you can think ribs to pelvis as you're tightening hip bone to hip bone. Thinking of these guys coming closer together, let it lengthen out. Closer together, let it lengthen out. Let your focus be on the core, less on the glutes. Okay, back up to this position, pelvis in neutral. We're gonna inhale, blow out, tighten hip bone to hip bone. We're gonna lift up into marching. Back down. Want this to stay nice and stable, no rocking side to side. Breathe in, blow out, back down. Tightening that hip bone to hip bone on movement. Breathe in, blow out, tightening hip bone to hip bone. Keep this leg here. Breathe in, blow out, tighten hip bone to hip bone. Bring your next leg up. Keep the pelvis from rocking forward here. Keep it nice and stable, and we don't want it rocking side to side. So this is a reverse marching position, and we're gonna reverse it down, bringing the leg up, keeping that hip bone to hip bone tight throughout this motion, okay? Keeping it nice and strong. I like to blow out throughout the full range of motion if I can in my legs, or if not, this portion where my leg's coming back in. Still maintaining hip bone to hip bone on that contraction, keeping it nice and tight, nice and solid core fired on. Amazing, keep going, keep going. If you feel it in your back, take a break. Go back into rocking those knees side to side or those pelvic tilts. Keep it coming. Good. One foot down, opposite foot down. Rock those legs side to side. Amazing. So we're going to take that into a side plank slide bridge. I like to keep, or always start with knees bent, keeping myself in a straight line, elbow under the shoulder. Blow out, tighten hip bone to hip bone. Hold here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back down. Breathe in. Blow out. Tighten hip bone to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squeeze that booty. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch it over to the left side, to the left, to the left. Everything I own in a box to the left. Okay, other side. Breathe in, blow out, hold it. 1, 2, 3, squeeze that booty and the core. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back down. Breathe in, blow out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go full. On all fours, tightening up hip bone to hip bone, tuck those toes under. We're going bear. Blow out, tighten hip bone to hip bone. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back down. Whew. One more here. Tighten up, press up, blow out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I'm shaking, 19, 20. Put those toes uncurled. Sit back on those feet, stretch out into child's pose. Again, this is a full hip flexion, relaxing out that pelvic floor. Let that belly relax. Stretch out those arms. Arms off to the side. Get it to lengthen out here. Arms off to the other side. Breathe into any tightness or tension that you feel. All right, happy Friday. Please comment when you complete. And, ooh, I almost forgot. Deep squat. Make sure you're getting into a deep squat for a minimum of 10 seconds. Do it right now while the video is running. Get into that position. Work on mobility, y'all. Get that pelvic floor to chill out a little bit more, but get this range of motion. Again, your body's gonna listen to you. Have a great day. Comment when you complete. Bye.